Hey, Sam.
Hi, Taralyn.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be driving in the car with you.
Oh, thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks
so
for
much.
having me.
No, I'm so excited.
This is going to be fun. It's such a beautiful day, too.
It is gorgeous. So,
I
and
just
we're in
hope-
Wendell Falls, which is like a great community outside the farmhouse. I'm going to get lunch after.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
really
cute
nice.
out here. And the weather's just so beautiful today.
Perfect day. So I have Sam Wiley with Redefine Home Design and Redefine Home Design and Home Staging.
Redefine Home Design and Home Staging.
You do it all. You do interior design, home
Yes.
staging.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, we do it all.
Excellent. Love
Absolutely.
it. All right. Well, we'll take a ride.
Okay.
And, let's talk about some home staging.
That sounds good.
So how long have you been home staging for?
We have
Or in the design business?
Yeah, so we started the design business in 2007.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So we're in 21. Yeah.
Yeah.
14 years.
And so,
And we is you and your hubby?
yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then in 2014, we decided to bring home staging onto our services
Okay.
because we saw a need. And we're like, let's do that too. And
So it's first interior design. So you have all the loads of design experience.
yeah.
Yes, with helping people do interior design in their
Yes.
homes. Okay.
Yes.
And then
so
you added the home staging.
yes, and they're two different jobs. I tell people, I joke about it all the time because I'm like, these are two separate jobs.
Yeah, they really
entirely.
are two separate businesses.
There's like two separate
Absolutely.
businesses because, on the design side of the business, you're exclusively working with the homeowner.
Right.
And, it's a quite an intimate relationship that you have with each other. And I tell people all the time who hire me to do design work, if you are not comfortable with me and if we don't have this trust thing with one
you
another,
don't gel together.
right? Then you should find somebody else because the relationship is really like we have to talk about hard things, and I am working with husbands and wives a lot.
Yeah, so you're balancing that too. It's almost therapist.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but on the staging side, we're not working with the seller, really. We're saying to the seller, okay, it's time for you to step aside,
Okay.
so that we can come in and take care of this house, so you can get it sold for the highest price, and to get it sold quickly.
Okay.
And if you're involved, that's not going to happen,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Because on the staging
They have
side,
too much emotion. They're bringing in it. Too emotional.
And you know that,
Right.
it's like
they
people
live
just,
there, they have memories.
yeah, they don't want to take those
Right.
pictures down of their families, and they think their couch is fine.
Right.
And it's just like, do you want to sell this house, or do you not want to sell this house? Because if you do, then just go ahead and step aside and let us do it.
Right.
So it's a quicker process than the design, side, where I could be with a client helping them build a new house, and I'm with them for a year.
Right. Where staging is how long?
We're staging is like we're in and we're out.
Yep, 30 days hopefully, or less.
Right.
Or a weekend.
Right. And with the staging, you want, as you know, Taralyn, you're such a great agent. You really want to keep that furniture in there.
Right, through the due diligence period.
Right.
At least.
Until after due diligence.
Yes,
in
after.
case
You have to go back on the
if
market.
it falls through, you got to go back on the market. You got an empty house, and you don't want to have to pay us to come back and stage it, because we will charge you to have to come back and stage it again.
Right.
So we always recommend to people, keep it at least through due diligence. But with this crazy, real estate market right now, homes are selling in a day. Due diligence is like nothing. The most is like a month, I think.
Right.
I mean, maybe longer in some cases, but it's nuts, as you know.
I think, home staging, even before people come to the house, I'm seeing, just in the pictures, if I have professional photos and professional staging, that I'm getting more views online, and people are deciding right then whether they're even going to come to the house. So if they're looking at, a home that just doesn't look as presentable as a staged home, they might I'll pass on that one. Or,
absolutely.
It just, and everybody, that's their first impression online now.
Yes.
And staging looks amazing online.
Yes.
So, and 99, well, I don't know the exact stats for how many people, but most people are looking at the pictures online before they come to the house.
Yes, they
so
are.
it's like first impression. Absolutely.
And with this crazy real estate market, people are buying their homes sight unseen.
Right. They're buying them based on the pictures.
Yes.
Absolutely. Just
which
on
is
the
another
pictures.
reason to stage your house.
Right. To make it look perfect.
Yes.
Or as good, or shine as good as it can be.
Put your best foot forward.
Right. And how do you work with like a resale home that they're still living in, and it might be 25 years old, and they don't have the same colors that the new construction has, and they don't have the same floor color, paint colors, and furniture even.
Yeah.
What do you do with that?
So those are the perfect homes to stage.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because the average cost to put your home on the market, to get it ready to put your home on the market, is $20,000.
Okay.
Right? So this is what people are spending to paint their walls, to change out their light fixtures, to do their floors.
Okay.
And prior to the pandemic in this crazy market, we would recommend people do that and stage it.
And stage. Okay.
But that's not what's happening right now. So what's happening right now is we're telling people you just need to stage it.
It's almost like as is.
It's almost as
is, but stage it.
And just stage it.
Right.
Because we will bring things in our inventory. Things are fairly neutral. There's really not anything that's traditional.
Okay.
We do have some very modern pieces, because there are those certain homes that are that you have to go modern, right? But most of them are like, they're just pretty middle of the road, and so we use the buzzword. Most people don't quite get this, so I try not to speak in design terms, but it's transitional.
Okay.
Transitional furniture.
Yes.
It's kind of that in between where it's not too specific.
Right.
That's the kind of furniture that we use.
Okay.
And it's pair that with lamps and artwork and accessories and have it just looking great. People look past the fact that the floors are
scuffed up and
scuffed or yellow
or that golden color.
Yeah,
that's not as
they can look past that. Yes.
Well, I'm finding a definite difference with my listings that just that couple $1,000 investment, you're going to get $10,000-$20,000 more for your house.
And that's crazy.
Probably 10 times more. So, which is incredible.
And even with like some of your listings that we're staging, we're not having them go in and paint every wall or do the floors.
Nope, you're working with what they have already.
You're just saying, hey, I'm hiring Sam to come in here and bring her stuff, and we're gonna make this house look amazing.
Right.
And you've sold every house that we've staged.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We don't have one of your houses sitting on the market right now.
No, which is great.
So it's important to stage your house even in this crazy market.
Because the more buyers you have, the more options you have as a seller to pick the perfect buyer, to pick